Hey, how's it going? Zaki Ahmed here, founder of the Affiliate Dojo. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with solo ads for the first time without getting screwed over by solo ad vendors who sell you fake clicks or traffic that isn't going to convert. By the way, I'm also going to give you a free gift in this video, so make sure to stick around and make sure to take advantage of that. It's going to help you get more clicks while you're ordering your solo ads. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to this website, and I put a link to it in the description. This website is called Udimi, and the reason you're going to want to order your solo ad clicks through here is because this website is going to prevent a lot of the issues that many times people run into when they're buying solo ads. So for those who don't know what solo ads are, essentially what a solo ad is you're ordering an advertisement from someone who has a big email list. So the vendors that you're going to find on this website or around the internet, some people run their solo ads off of their own websites or through different services aside from Udemy. But what you're going to find is these are people who have email lists of anywhere from, sometimes as little as 20,000 people, but up to 200,000, 500,000 people on their email list, and they're adding new people every day to their list through Google ads, through Bing ads, and however else it is. A lot of them are affiliate marketers who have built very, very big lists for their own affiliate marketing offers, and now they offer to send out emails on your behalf if you pay them a certain amount per click. And the way it works is, and the reason a lot of people jump into solo ads, it's a very quick way for you to get traffic for very cheap. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna pay a certain amount to these people who have these email lists. You're gonna pay a certain amount per click, and they all charge different amounts, anywhere from, it depends where you're getting them, and I'll talk about that in a second when we get into this website. But on this website, you're gonna find most of the solo ad clicks are gonna be anywhere from 30 cents all the way up to 90 cents per click, and it's going to change based on the seller, it's going to change based on the quality of their list, and all these kind of things. At the end of the day, they all set their different prices, and the price doesn't necessarily equate to the quality. You might find someone who's charging less, but they have a better quality list than someone who's charging more. The main thing that normally you're trying to achieve when you're getting solo ads is not necessarily sales up front. Sometimes you will get sales, but usually what you're actually trying to do is you're trying to build your email list. And the reason I wanted to mention this before we get into the actual login of the site is it's very important that you enter it with the right mindset, because if you're expecting to get a ton of sales off of solo ads, that might not happen right off the bat. What you're gonna get is if you have a good landing page, you're gonna get a bunch of people signing up for your email list. So it's gonna be really, really crucial is that you have a good email sequence set up so that when they get into your email list, you're following up with them and you're getting sales on the back end. That's what's going to be key. But now, for you to get these solo ads, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the link in the description of this video and click on that link to sign up for this website, Udemy. Now, of course, you can just go into your browser and you can type udemy.com and you can sign up directly through there. But the reason you need to sign up through the link in the description, this is my affiliate link, I actually give you a $5 voucher, which is free. It doesn't cost you anything, so you might as well get $5 off on your first run of solo ads. So make sure to click that link below so you can get that free $5 voucher from me, and then you can sign up for your account. So when you click on that link, you're going to end up on this page that you see me on right here, and this is the front page for Udemy. So you're going to want to sign up for your account. You just put your email in here, and it's going to take you through the process. It only takes a couple seconds to sign up. Since I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and log in, and then I'm going to show you what you're going to see when you get on the other side. And what I'm going to show you specifically in a couple seconds is I'm going to show you what you need to look for, because there's a lot of different people selling solo ads on this website. Some of them are great, some of them are not good. Some of them are gonna you're gonna pay a bunch of money and the clicks are gonna suck. They're not gonna be high quality. So I'm gonna show you exactly what to look for to make sure that you get high quality. All right, so once you log into Udemy or you create your new account, this is the page you're gonna see. You're not gonna have a handsome picture like mine over here because you didn't set your picture yet, but you're gonna see this front page for Udemy. So what you're gonna do to find your first Udemy solo ad vendor who you're going to purchase ads from is you're going to come to this menu item right here at the top called Find Sellers. Okay? And then you're going to see a huge list here. This is a filtered list, by the way, so this isn't even everybody. If I remove all the filters that I have, okay, so here I don't have much filters. That's showing everyone. But let's see, is there anything else that I need to remove? Okay, that's fine. I mean, these are just the standard filters that we normally have. Okay, so basically it's a marketplace, and you're going to see all these different people who are selling solo ads. Now, a couple things I want to show you. As you can see on this list of people, you see that each of them have stats on the side. So for example, here it shows that he's charging 35 cents per click to your website from his email list. This right here says 8%. That's the number of people who, when they wrote a review for him, said that they got sales through his solo ads. And then you can see here how many reviews he's gotten in total. So this guy, Adrian, has gotten around 1,400 positive reviews and 4 negative reviews. So this is a good thing. He's gotten tons of reviews. That's something you're going to look for. Now, a couple things I want to let you know about the website Udimi, and this is the reason that you need a Udimi account and why I recommend Udimi for people who are getting started with solo ads. There are, like I said before, different ways that you can buy solo ads, and I also buy solo ads off of Udimi. I have some private vendors that I go to, and I just buy it directly through their website. But that's only because they were referred to me. They're people who I've worked with. They're people who I've tested, who I know are giving me good quality clicks. Now, the problem with solo ads, and especially when you're not buying them from a website like Udemy and you're just buying them directly from someone who's offering them to you, is the solo ad industry is filled with scammers, for lack of a better word, or people who are peddling lists that aren't high quality. So that's the reason that I come to this website, Udemy. Udemy is a marketplace. It's like an Amazon for solo ad vendors. They sign up, they create an account. But the beautiful thing about it, the really nice thing, is that it has filters in place. So when someone signs up and when someone sells you clicks, those clicks are filtered through a unique link that Udemy will create that goes to the link that you gave them, but that link is going to filter all of the traffic that comes in to make sure that it's real people. It's not fake people who are clicking on that link. And I can actually show you I'll show you in a couple minutes one of the orders that I put in the back or put in previously, and you'll see how it filtered out all of the fake traffic or all of the questionable traffic. So that's why you want to go through Udemy. It's going to save you a ton of headache, especially if you're a beginner and you're only going to have to look for a couple things to be safe. So now to give you those couple pointers that I always look for. So when I'm ordering Udemy ads, first thing, anyone that you find here that has this many reviews and so little negative reviews, but thousands of positive reviews, that's normally a good sign for me. You can also see 30% sales. So 30% of people who reviewed him reported that they got sales. And you can see he has a lot of reviews. So that's another very good sign. He's charging 75 cents per click. That's awesome. No problem. I don't really worry too much about what they're charging because the maximum they could charge on the website is 95 cents. But what I usually pay attention to is the reviews and what people have to say. What I also normally do is I'll come to their page. So I just clicked on his page. It should load. Okay, so I just clicked on his page. And when I come down here and look at the reviews that people left, so it shows my reviews first because I left him a couple. But when I look at people's reviews, I'll scroll through and I'll see what they had to say. So you can see here people are mentioning that he gave 47% over delivery. What that means is they ordered, for example, they ordered here, you can see 100 clicks and he gave them 47 extra clicks. So a lot of sellers will do that. That's awesome. You get more bang for your buck when they do that for you. You can see this guy said he didn't get any sales here. You can see here this guy's saying 22 people signed up. So you can see what people are saying. You can see that generally he has very, very good reviews. He only has a couple negative reviews. Usually if I notice quite a bit of negative reviews, what I also do is I'll actually click on those negative reviews and I'll check out what they had to say, because sometimes it's really nothing major. Also, sometimes what I find is like, I wouldn't worry if he only has 13, but let's say he had more than that. Let's say he had 130, okay? Or something, 50 of them, whatever. I would look at it. Oftentimes what I found in the past, for example, is maybe like 3 years ago, he was getting a bunch of negative reviews, but now he's only getting positive reviews, which tells me that maybe 3 years ago he wasn't doing that well, but now he changed things around. So those are kind of things that I look for. Now I'm just going to quickly show you how to place an order, because you're going to need to know that. And also I'm going to show you the process that I go through to test someone that I haven't worked with, to make sure, because even though Udemy is filtering the clicks, you still want to make sure that the person that you're ordering from, that their list is, you know, the right people that are going to sign up for your offer and that you want to continue buying solo ads from. You don't want to buy solo ads from somebody and spend a lot of money with them if you're not getting anything out of that list. So what I would normally do is I'll find someone who, first off, I like their stats. So for example, sometimes what I do, up here on the top, you can see options to filter out who shows up in the results for you. So right now it's basically showing everybody that can provide an ad for me in the next 24 hours. So that's what this is here. If I don't care about getting the ad sent out in the next 24 hours, if I want to do it in the next 6 days, then I can choose 6 days here. No problem. I'll have that option. But let's say I wanted to send an ad out for 100 clicks, as you can see here, in the next 24 hours. So I would leave those settings like that. if I'm looking to only pay a maximum of, let's say, 75 cents, I don't usually play with this. I usually leave it, but you can also put your budget in here. But I like to leave it as is because I want to just see the quality of the people and order based on that. This setting here at the top, this filter, basically what that lets you do is it's going to let you choose a percentage of sales that were reported by people who reviewed that solo ad provider. So I actually do use this. This is basically the main one that I use. The other ones I don't really touch so often, except for this. As you can see, I have it set to 500 plus. So this one, when you start, it might be set to 0 ratings. I never ever order from someone who doesn't have ratings. I always want to make sure that they have like at least hundreds of ratings, but to be honest, I normally order from people who have at least over 1,000 ratings because it makes me feel comfortable. So I put it at the maximum setting here that says 500 plus ratings. And then for sales, what I normally do is I like lists. I prefer lists that people did report that they got sales because that really gives you confidence in that person's list. So what I'll normally do is I'll start at a higher percentage. I don't start like all the way up here because that's usually not very realistic. There's not many people who are going to fall under that, but I might see if anyone falls under the category of 40%. So for example, I already found someone who actually falls under 40%, and I have ordered solos from him. He's a great provider, Khalid Ibrahim. But let's say I don't want to go with him and I want to find some more options. I'll go down to 30%, no problem. And now I have some more options. If I want to go down to 20%, I'll even go all the way down to 10% if I want to. As you can see, like I do use this as a guide in choosing who I want to. Like if I'm comparing someone who has more sales, who has everything else being equal, if they have more sales, then I will go with them. But it isn't the determining factor because again, at the end of the day, you're not looking for sales on the front end most of the time. What you're looking for is to quickly get traffic and to build your email list, and then through those emails that you send out to your list, you'll get those sales on the back end. The other thing that you have to keep in mind also with this is a lot of times, even though people do get sales, they don't report that they get sales. And I'm speaking from experience because sometimes when I left reviews for people, it was too soon. So I didn't know if I got sales from that traffic because that traffic was just starting to go through the email sequence that I was sending out. So I didn't report that I got sales. So a lot of times these vendors will actually have more percentage of sales than what is reported. But nonetheless, to show you quickly how to order the ad, so we'll go back here and we have Khalid Ibrahim. I'm going to click on his profile. It's super straightforward, super easy, super simple for you to do. And if you get stuck at any step, what you can do is you can just pause this video at that specific point and just follow those steps from there. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to his profile right here, right? And you're going to scroll down to this portion. I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to remove this. But you're gonna scroll down to this portion here under his description and stuff. You're gonna see this order ad, and in this, or not order ad, but this order form. So in this order form, you have a couple different options to choose from. So the first thing is you can choose what date you want your email blast sent out. So right now, today is what day? Today is the 13th. So that means that he's already sold out for today, so I can't order anything today, but I can order for as soon as tomorrow. Or if I don't want him to send the email out tomorrow, there's a reason that let's say I'm doing a launch and I specifically want this email sent out this coming Saturday, I can put it for Saturday, and that's that. So now the date is set for Saturday, right? But what I have to do if I want to make sure that he sends it this Saturday and not before that, I also have to come down here and you have to uncheck this button that says give seller the option to send earlier than scheduled. Because if you don't uncheck that button, what it means is you requested on Saturday for it to be sent out, but you're giving him the option that if he has an earlier availability, he can still send out that email. And if there's a reason that you don't want it sent out earlier, obviously that's going to be a problem for you. Now, if you don't care, and if let's say the only reason you're choosing Saturday is because all the days before that are completely sold out and you don't have an option but to choose that, then you can check this button, or you can leave it checked because it's normally checked by default. You can leave this button checked, and then what's going to happen is, even though you were ordered on Saturday, if he does get an opening or an availability before that, he'll send out the email for you, no problem, and that's how you let him know that. Now, the next thing that you're going to need to choose is you're going to need to choose how many visitors you want to order. So there's two ways you can do it. You can click right here on 100 where it says 100 visitors or whatever number it says for you. and you could just come here and it's going to show you what's the maximum amount of visitors that this vendor allows you to order. So for Khaled, I'm allowed to order up to 500 visitors at a time. Now, here's the thing. Since you are ordering this solo ads for the first time, what I would recommend is make your first order for only 100 people. And the reason for this is what I do with every single person that I am trying out for the first time, because you want to test the traffic. You want to see how the opt-ins are going to be to your email list, like what the percentage is going to be. You want to see the quality of it, like if those people who opt in, because even though Udemy has all this filtering and stuff like that, there are still ways that they can kind of game the system. So you want to make sure that you're not getting hustled, right? So you want to order 100 visitors for the first run. Even if you were planning to order 1,000 or whatever it is, first order 100 just to test out the provider and make sure that they're legit and that they're good and that you can trust them and you can continue. You like the traffic, you like the results that you got. So that's what I usually do. I'll choose 100. So that's the first way that you can do it. You can click the drop down. The other way you can do it, it's right here. You just basically grab this and drag it to whatever you want it to be at. But we're going to leave it at 100 for now. Okay? So now you've chosen the day that you're going to have it sent out on, and you have chosen the amount of clicks that you want or the amount of visitors you want to your landing page. The next thing you're going to want to do is decide if you want to order with any of these filters. And I'm going to quickly explain what each of these filters are. So the first filter that you see here is the base filter. It's automatically checked. You don't have to worry about it. But basically all the filtering that I talked to you about that Udemy does for you, that's the base filter. So it takes care of all those stuff for you. You can't uncheck it. You don't want to uncheck it anyways. The next filter is the prime filter. And what the prime filter is it has even stronger and more sophisticated filtering abilities. So it's going to increase the quality of your traffic even more. So, and it costs right now, I don't know when you're watching this video if the pricing for it changed, so don't quote me on this, but right now, as I'm looking at it, it costs an extra 3 cents per visitor. Personally, I think it's worth it because it's 3 cents more per visitor. You're getting a higher increase in the quality of traffic. That's awesome. I never complain about the quality of an increase in the quality of traffic that I'm getting. Now, you can get that prime filter either by checking this when you're putting the order, but what I would recommend if you're going to be ordering a lot of solo ads every single month, what you can actually do is you can sign up for a Prime subscription from Udemy, and you can find the details when you click on the link in the Udemy link and you sign up there from the link in the description. When you log into your account, you'll find on the side right here, actually I'll show you, you'll find Activate Prime, this link, and you can click on that and it will give you all the details and the pricing and everything for the price for the Prime subscription. But if you're going to be regularly ordering solo ads, then you definitely want to do that because it's going to save you a bunch of money in the long run, both because you don't have to pay each time for this Prime filter, and also you don't have to pay for lower quality clicks. It's going to increase the quality of clicks, so you're also saving money that way. So, but it's up to you if you want to choose have the Prime filter there. I'm going to leave it there for now. Now, top tier, this only top tier filter, basically what this means is it's choosing where in the world you're going to target these solo ads or where you want your clicks from, which countries. So top tier refers to basically the 5 richest countries in the world. So I believe, don't quote me on it, I'm not 100% certain on this, but some of them I am, but basically US and Canada for sure, and UK as well, Australia, New Zealand, and I think there are a few other countries that are in top tier, but basically it's those richest countries in the 5 or so richest countries in the world. And the reason that you would choose this, it's up to you based on your offer, but usually I pretty much always use this unless I know for sure that when I come down here, you can actually see the breakdown of the person's list. So this guy has 89% top tier countries. So for him, I would use the filter. The only time I don't use the filter is if here says 100% top tier countries. Then there's no point in me using the filter because he's only sending it to top tier people anyways. But the reason that I choose the top tier filter is because the offers that I promote, a lot of them are high end, so they cost more. And because they cost more, I don't want people who live in countries where the average income is much lower and they wouldn't be able to afford the offers that I'm giving. I don't want to be sending those people to my link because at the end of the day, it's wasted traffic. It's people who cannot afford to buy the thing that I'm selling. So that's why I most of the time use it, because of the nature of the offers that I use, chances are for most offers that is going to be the same case, and you're going to want to use this. It costs 10 cents per visitor, but again, it's worth it if you're cutting out the amount of clicks that would go to people who right off the bat can't afford to sign up for your offer even if they wanted to. So I recommend using it if you see that the person's list has less than 100% top tier people signed up for it. However, it's up to you based on your based on the offer that you're promoting. You can decide if you want to do that, but I'm going to leave it here for now. The next filter, I don't use it that often, but it's for only mobile. So for some reason, let's say your offer only allows people to sign up for it through mobile, or your website is only mobile optimized, you only want people going to it from their mobile device, you can choose to send it only to mobile. It costs 10 cents per visitor. Or alternatively, if you only want people who are coming through their desktop, not through their mobile, you can choose the no mobile visitor, which or filter, which also costs 10 cents per visitor. So that's all the filters that you have. Next, here's pretty straightforward. You just put in the link of where you want to send them to. That's one option that you have. What I usually do is I actually send them ad copy that I've prepared, because if you send the list, you're going to leave it up to them. For them to type up your email and for them to advertise it however they're going to advertise it. Me, I like to give them something that I know is a good email and it's going to get things started the right way. So I actually have an email that was provided to me by a copywriter for my main offer that I use Udimi for. And I just click here. I have ad text. I provide them with the ad text for my offer. And then they just send out this email as long as they accepted the order. Once I've done all that, you just click add to cart. Let me actually show you what happens when you do that. So you click add to cart, right? It's going to add your order to the cart. It's going to take you to the next page, and you're basically going to have these options to sign out. So you can either pay by PayPal, how I usually do it. You can pay by Bitcoin if you want to, if you're obsessed with crypto, do it up. Or you can pay directly with a credit card. So that's pretty much all you got to do. Once you do that, it's going to send your request to the solo ad provider. They're going to have like 24 hours or 48 hours. I don't remember exactly how long it is, but they're going to have a certain amount of time to accept your order. If they decline your order, you're not going to be charged anything. If they accept your order, they're going to have around 24 hours or so to deliver all of those clicks from the time that they were supposed to send it out. And then you're good to go. So basically, that wraps up the training. That's how you order your first set of solo ads. You're going to want to use this website, Udimi, so it takes care of all of the things that you would normally have to worry about with solo ads, like fake people scamming you and things like that. Udimi will make sure that is very difficult for them to do. And make sure to use the link in the description. Basically, in that link, I'm giving you a free $5 voucher. So you can use that $5 towards your first run of solo ads, so you can get more clicks and more bang for your buck. So that pretty much wraps up this training. If you benefited from this video, if it helped you out, if it clarified anything for you, definitely give this video a like, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm posting tons of more videos all around online marketing, affiliate marketing, making money online, and all these different kind of things. So you're going to get a lot of value from the channel. I also like to post vlogs and other things just to entertain you, but make sure to subscribe, make sure to like this video. If you do have any questions, leave a comment below and I will make sure to respond to you as quickly as I can to help you out. Also, if you have any advice, if you are an experienced solo ad user or maybe even solo ad provider, if you have any advice, leave that in the comments below so that beginners who are watching this video can get that advice from you and they can benefit as well. Thank you for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.